literally almost at work, and then I thought, oh, should have had a chit chat. Hope you're all well. Well, if it's the first time you've stopped by, how rude. My name is Dawn. Sorry, I should have said hello, welcome. I'm from Manchester, which is the northwest of England. For over 20 years I've been living in the Netherlands. I live just on the border of Amsterdam with my partner Lawrence, who's from South Africa. Our boys, Josh and William, like they're big boys, not little kiddies, but they do still live at home. And our little Parsons Terrier, Jack. And if you're an OG returning viewer, welcome back, guys. I hope you're all well. You can probably hear that I'm still not over this flu thing. I've read some of the comments from last week's vlog, and I gather a lot of you have either had it or gone it, or people you know. It's just terrible. I think it's like last 3 to 4 weeks, I think. Anyway, the good thing is I got myself a cup. I bought it online from Amazon. It's not a Stanley cup. If you watch TikTok or maybe other YouTubers, it was a hype, these Stanley cups. It's a dupe. It looks just like it. If I'd wanted a Stanley cup, I would have actually bought one, but I wanted a giant cup with a handle on it and a thermos. And I couldn't find one in the shops. The ones that I saw, they were like flasks, and I wanted a handle. So yes, I filled it up with water, from the water dispenser of my fridge, because the tap water's nice and it'll stay cold, and I don't like the tap water from the office. Anyway, hopefully you would have seen a little bit of footage. We had a tiny bit of snow yesterday, which has long since gone, and now we're currently on 12 degrees. It actually feels really warm. When I walked out of the front door this morning, I was like, oh, it's like a warm breeze. I think it's going to be cold again by midweek. And we took all the Christmas decorations down. Now, the dawn of the future was fantastic. You know what she did? After having another lengthy conversation with Lawrence about not getting a real Christmas tree this year, I went online. I said to Lawrence, the sales are on, and I bought a Christmas tree, a fake one. It's 2 meters 10 from top to bottom. So with the stand, it's got a metal stand, comes in 3 parts. It's just like the little tree that I have in the other far corner, and it's got built-in Christmas lights, and that's it. We're not having a real tree again. Getting the tree in and out this year was just a right faff, and we didn't fall out. Normally we have a rip-roaring row, but we didn't this year. But I think we're both just like, that's it, we're done with it now. And when I think how much we spent over the years, we could have had about 10 real fake trees, because they're not cheap. Anyway, this one, I think it was like 180, and I got it for 100, and I ordered it from bol.com. Obviously, I will have to put it together just to make sure it's not, a return, and that there's nothing wrong with it. But it's just a case of click 3 to get 3 pieces together on the stand, check the lines, and it can go back in the box. And that's us planned for Christmas 2025. I was actually feeling quite smug about myself. So that's what we did this weekend, and nothing else major exciting happened. I did a bit of crochet. Nothing, I've not got plans to cast on anything new. I'm feeling a little bit flat on the crafting front, and I need to finish my second Christmas doll, which I will. I've only not done it. In case you're wondering, I made Jeanette over Christmas and then I made Tim. So Tim's got a head and body and no hair, beard and clothing. I will make it though, because what I didn't share with you, and I will do when I finish them, I'll show them. Tim, if you don't know, my friend Jeanette, who's on YouTube, a lot of you will follow it, Crafty Creations. Jeanette's hubby Tim, who I do know, I've met Tim, great guy. Tim he's got like a laser printer and a 3D printer, And he makes all like little labels and all beautiful things for Jeanette. I mean, fantastic. So Tim's made me 2 little name tags to put on Jeanette and Tim with that names. That's so cute. So I want to finish them and show them. I'll show them in when I do get round to filming a podcast. But I've just not been able to finish Tim because I've just not been able to concentrate on reading patterns and counting stitches. I've done a bit more on the Call the Midwife blanket only because I know the pattern repeat off by heart now, so I don't have to think about that, and it's such an easy pattern. If you're new at crocheting and you really want to tackle a blanket for a beginner, I would really recommend it. It's so easy, and I would actually do don't bother downloading a pattern. I hear a lot of them, there's problems with them. Just do an online make as you go tutorial, and then after you've done a couple of rounds it'll just stick in your head. So that's all I've done. Tried to do a bit of hand stitching, stitched a pig's ear, gave up, that's it. Anyway, I'm almost in the centre of Amsterdam now and the traffic's backed up, so I'm going to stop waffling, and then I'll in the blink of an eye I'll be back on again to waffle about something else. But yes, the week's begun. Let's hope it's a good one. See you in a while. Good morning. I needed that. I'm working from home today. I think I've already mentioned that yesterday I would work from home today. I'm very happy for it because it's quite cold. I don't know what the temperature is, but it's been pouring down and windy, and I think we're getting the tail end of the storm that's hit the UK. Gosh, the amount of flooding in the UK at the moment, it's crazy, and a lot of snow. So I think the forecast, I can't check because I'm using my phone and my other phone's updating itself. That's my work phone. Anyway, that water cup was such a fantastic idea. Yesterday, you see how big it is. Yesterday, I drank the whole lot before lunchtime. It was delicious. I love tap water from my house. So I said it comes from the fridge, but there's no filter on the fridge dispenser. I think it just cools it off a bit nicer. So yes, great idea. So I've done the same thing this morning. Filled it up, left it by my computer so I didn't forget, and filled it up, so I'll be slurping on that. The only downside is I went to the toilet a lot yesterday. I was piddling all day, but anyway, it's worth it just to up my water intake. So what is it? It's normally, is it your brain, your muscle memory? There's so many times that you repeat a step before it becomes part of your routine. And if you don't do it, your body starts telling you, hey, you forgot to do this. Is it like 3 or 4 times or something like that? So I'm hoping that by the end of the week, my brain will have said, Dawn, you need your water. And then I'm in it. I did used to drink a lot of water. Anyway, can you tell I've just gone into complete waffle mode? Lawrence has gone to the office today, and both the boys are in college, although I'm not sure. I might give them a shout and see what time they've got to go in, so they're not late. I think William went to college yesterday, so he's had his early morning start already. What I'm thinking I might do, if it lightens up a bit, because I've got the light on, it's so dark in here, in my lunch break, I might film a podcast. So I don't think it won't take that long, and then I could edit it this evening and get it uploaded. I'll let you know if I do that. I'll let you know. I haven't got that much to show, but at least, if I can start getting back into a monthly routine of it. I've just had an email that the Christmas tree delivery is delayed. Shucks. Never mind. We've still got some Christmas decorations I have to go up in the attic, and my cleaner messaged me she's coming tomorrow, so that'll be good. haven't really got anything else interesting to share with you. I feel tired already. It's only Tuesday and I feel tired already. It's not a good sign, is it? Never mind. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling. My phone update's almost done, and then I've got something I need to work on this morning and a meeting. But for the rest, I think it's a quiet day. A lot of people are still off this week. I noticed yesterday when I was emailing people and so forth, I got like out of office messages, replies, like an automatic reply saying that they're back in on the 7th of January. So I've seen it. My inbox is a lot less, so which is fine because it means I can catch up on stuff. Right, I'll stop waffling and I'll see you in a while. I'm on my lunch break. I've just filmed a podcast. It wasn't a really, really long one, but because yeah, I didn't have like loads to share, but it felt really good to film it. I was determined. Sorry, I'm just buttering. I'm having pate on toast. I was determined to try and, you know, at least do a monthly podcast, because last year that channel, the Woven Almanac channel, suffered a lot, but it was mainly because of all the travelling I was doing. I think there'll be a lot less this year. Well, I know there'll be a lot less. Last year was quite exceptional, so I don't even know if we'll be doing any travelling actually, which, I don't know, we'll see how things pan out. So yeah, I filmed a podcast. If you're watching this on Sunday, it would have already loaded, so I'll put the link below to the Woven Almanac if you want a little roundup. Also shared some crafty plans that I've got going on, which I'm really excited about. I'm starting to feel, now I've got the podcast done and I've made some plans, I'm starting to feel a bit more sort of optimistic on the crafty front again, because I've just been in a slump. I think I mentioned that the other day. And the other really exciting thing is something I ordered, a little treat for myself. I've just had notification that it's coming this afternoon, and I think what I'm going to do, because I like watching stuff like this, it's not crafting related, but I think I might film an unboxing, because I like those kind of videos, and I think it'll be fun to do. So if it's not too dark when it arrives, I might film it. It'll only be like a 10-minute film, but we'll see. Anyway, right, kettle's almost boiled, and I'm gonna sit down, have a bite to eat, and then go back upstairs. It's so quiet. One of my colleagues has gone in the office. He messaged me, he was like, where is everyone? Because I went in on Monday and it was pretty quiet, but apparently today it's like a ghost town. I don't know. I think people went in thinking, you know, oh, Monday a lot of people will go in, and then realise that a lot of people were still off. I'm going in on Thursday, I think I mentioned this, and there's a project that I'm kind of part of that I need to work on, and I saw in the agenda that we've got New Year's drinks in the restaurant at the office, so that'd be nice. I don't know how many people will go to it, we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling, make my coffee, have a bite to eat, and then crack on. See you in a while. Good afternoon. I've just finished work. I'm on the way to the village centre where I live. I don't need anything. I'm just going out for a little walk, just to get some fresh air and get out the house. I've been working from home all day. Fairly uneventful. Nothing major going on. It's still a little bit like Christmas limbo land. I did find out that we had, apparently everybody in the company had a Christmas gift that they announced, like, I think it was the day before, or the last official, or the day before the last official work day before Christmas. So I would imagine that they've got absolutely loads of these Christmas gifts, and I heard on the grapevine that it was stolen, which is like Christmas bread. And so I was like, I don't think I'll bother getting mine. It'll probably be out of date. And I've got a full Stolid that we bought for Christmas and never opened anyway. But then I heard that actually there was a gift voucher with it as well. So I'm gonna see tomorrow. I have to go into the office. I'm gonna ask, is there a Christmas gift? That's nice. The Christmas tree arrived. We've just left it. We'll probably look at it over the weekend. Lawrence is going out for dinner tonight with friends. William was working. It's just Josh and I. I'm going to throw one of those ready oven lasagnas. Just a quick, easy dinner. So we'll have a look at the tree either tomorrow, not tomorrow, Friday or the weekend. Just check it's all working. Yeah, so tomorrow I'm going in the office, and then there's like a New Year's drinks thing. I don't think there'll be many people going to it. Apparently, the office was dead yesterday, and nobody goes in really on a Wednesday. So I don't see it being very busy at all. Probably next week it'll pick up again. But yeah, what else? I haven't got anything else to tell you. Oh yes, the podcast uploaded on the Woven Almanac channel this morning. Woohoo! I feel good for getting the first one up and out for 2025. So if you've not had enough of me already, head on over to the Woven Almanac. Go and have a crafty waffle with me. I'm quite excited because I've ordered some wool, and I talk about it on the channel of like a make along that I'm going to do. Quite looking forward to that. That'll be fun. My cleaner didn't come today. She asked me this morning that she had a sore throat, so which is fine. I mean, I need to give the house a good clean anyway, so I will do that myself, probably a Friday when I'm off. And I've ordered the groceries. I remembered to do them on time, so the delivery is Friday between 4 and 8 p.m, which is fine. We haven't got any plans. So yes, I've been a busy bee. I've been very productive getting myself organised. Right, coming up to the centre. I need to concentrate because it's always a bit tricky here with side roads, and there seems to be a lot of kids on bikes, so I need to have my wits about me. So I don't know, maybe I can film a little bit. We'll see if there's anything interesting in the village. If I walk past the windmill, we can have a look. We've got a very old windmill in our village. It's actually a flour mill, and when they open, I've never been up it. It opens so many times a year or a month, and but when it is open, so you can pay to go up it because it's part of, you pay a little bit, you know, and it's like the upkeep of the mill. And they also sell nice like organic flour. Not that I'm a baker, but it doesn't seem very windy today, so maybe the sales are not going. Now I can see it, the sales are not going. But anyway, maybe I can film a little bit, or just a little walk through the village. Don't need anything, as I said, but I just fancy getting out and have a little mooch. And it seems pretty quiet here. Parking's quite empty actually. Well, empty. I've got plum pickings for where I want to park, so I'm gonna pick a big empty spot all to myself. No, the windmill's definitely not going. All right, I will catch you in a while. morning, I'm almost at work. Oh my gosh, there was nearly a pile up. Who remembers a few months ago that the traffic at this same exit, this same junction, just suddenly broke, just stopped, and there was nearly a pile up? Exactly the same thing just happened now. Luckily, there was no accidents. How that happened is a miracle. I actually had to go onto the hard shoulder, and I put my hazards on, and then the car behind me, we all sort of did this, you know, and slammed our brakes on. How on earth nobody was hit is, oh, for goodness sake. And now the car's just broke down in the lane in front of me. Oh dear. So I'll just do this because nobody's going to let me in. So there you go. Don't have to let me in then. I'll just go around the other way. What is wrong with people? Seriously. You know, you drive in the morning and then people are like either tailgating not to give you a space to get in, and then when you just find another way to get in front of you, then they suddenly leave like 3 car lengths between you. Anyway, sorry, I've gone into waffle mode. So yes, I'm fine though. I'm not shook up. Last time that happened, I was also, I think I filmed, or I don't know, I was shaking, but I'm fine now because I'm kind of wary at that junction. Anyway, waffle. So yesterday, I went to the village with no intention to, you know, shop, but I did end up shopping because I remembered Natalie had given me a voucher for Christmas for this really nice drugstore in our little town centre, and they do sell, strangely, for a little, you know, a little village town centre, they have quite a big like luxury section. They sell like all, you know, Chanel and YSL and, you know, Lancome and Lancaster products, makeup and you know, beauty products. Anyway, oh my gosh, it's hot in here. It's 2 degrees. I've had the heater on and now I'm melting. Anyway, I remembered I was in the market for a concealer. I only wear a concealer during the winter, or if I'm going like out. So I asked the lady at the counter. She put me on the makeup stand, whipped out a concealer, tried it. I said, yeah, that'll do, thank you. It turned out it was a Clarins one, and there was 20% discount on Clarins products. Don't know how long it's on for. So I only had to put €3 extra to it myself. Super happy about that. And then before I left, she said, oh, hold on a minute. And she had a load of samples for me. I had, sorry, I'm still coughing. A cleanser, an exfoliating cleanser, which I used last night. It was very nice. A night cream, which I used last night. Very nice. And a day cream. I might purchase the day cream. I'm going to use it. Normally these little sample tubes, like you get 2 or 3 days out of them. And my trusty old faithful L'Oreal Age Perfection, I'm scraping the jar now. So I am in the market for a new one, and I'm thinking, do I buy the same old, or do we give this other one a try? Yeah, we'll see. If I break out in anything, then I won't go near it. And then I just bought a couple of sweatshirts, which I've already put away now. By the time I got home and did dinner for Josh and I, it was really dark. I mean, it was pitch black outside, and the lighting in the house isn't very good. Even though in the kitchen I've got spots, it's still not the best lighting. So yeah, I bought like a sage green sweatshirt with like bell sleeves, and it had like nice pattern printed on the sleeves. It's a bit on the crop side, but I wear like a vest underneath it. And then I bought a really nice plain sweatshirt, but it's in like this like that Tiffany blue, gorgeous colour. Apparently it's a new collection of, what was the brand? Yaya, Y-A-Y-A, I think she said it was. I've had a few things from them before, like t-shirts and stuff. If my memory serves me right, there is a Yaya store in Amsterdam, and it's nice, but it's always just it's very simple, understated clothing. You know, there's no like, not a lot of like fancy frilly stuff with it. Anyway, so I bought a couple of things. Lawrence went out for the evening, had a disappointing dinner. William was working. Joshua just had a ready meal. I didn't do the lasagna. I bought a couple of ready meals, like fresh pasta kind of thing from the Albertheim. He had carbonara. It was lovely. I had chicken Alfredo. It was horrible. And that was it. I caught up with Real Housewives of Potomac and Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and that was my evening. That was it. So today I've got a busy day. I'm a bit late now, thanks to the traffic, which is fine. Busy day. And then I think I mentioned these New Year's drinks, like I think from 4:30, 5 o'clock onwards. I'll show my face. I'll have a glass of Coke and then I'll go home. And then I've got no plans for tomorrow. Apparently there's a code orange weather alert in the... Did they say southeast on the radio? I can't remember. I'm sure they said Limburg or Brabant had snow. When I left the house it was 2 degrees. I've noticed it's a little bit warmer when you get into Amsterdam itself. It's 4 degrees now. But yeah, there was a bit of ice on the car. But I hear the UK, parts of the UK have got a lot of snow. Anyway, hopefully it's just cold. If it's cold and doesn't rain, I don't mind that. So if it's cold and rain, then you at risk of ice. We'll see. Anyway, I'm right in the main road to Amsterdam, so I'm going to stop waffling because you have to really pay attention with the traffic here. And I'll see you in a while. Good morning. I hope you can hear me because again I've misplaced my tripod and I've got you wedged on my fabric shelf, so hopefully I'm not all muffled. The microphone, which I can't remember which side of the phone it's on. Anyway, I've decided I'm feeling a little bit wheezy, a bit chesty today. I feel okay, I don't feel ill or anything, but it's like I can't seem to shake this off. Anyway, I'm dressed, I've thrown a bit of makeup on, I've showered just in case I fancy popping out this afternoon. It's just gone 12 o'clock midday here, but what I have been doing is I picked up that little piggy bear kit. Spoke about it in the last podcast. I bought this almost a year ago. Actually, yeah, about a year ago, the kit. And I look at this. I've been putting all the pieces together. So it's obviously it's inside out. I have to be really careful. And then there are the ears, which I now think are the right way. So I've now got I'm doing it in the craft room, because Lawrence was on a call downstairs. I have this all fluff off this mohair. And it's like, I can feel it on my face. And I thought, I'll do it on my sewing machine, but actually I'm going to hand stitch this. It's so fiddly. And then when I've done that, I need to figure out how to get the little snout in there. As you can see on the picture, once you've made it up, you see how nice and pristine the fur is. You sort of shabby it up a bit with this particular maker uses oil pastels, but I use eyeshadow, which works just as well. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. Joshua asked Lawrence for a lift to college. He's on his lunch break at the moment, so he said okay. And then William's come home early because he's got to go to the dentist. So I think Lawrence is going to whip him to the dentist. I think he's literally going to do a rotation, come home and pick the other one up. And so I don't have to go out and do that. I mean, if he wanted me to go and drop him off, I would do. I think he's having a filling, actually. He's still got all his braces and it's not going well. Anyway, waffle. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to go out this afternoon. We'll see. I think I already mentioned my grocery delivery is expected between 4 and 8 this evening. And I don't know what we're doing for dinner. Anyway, I'm going to carry on. I need to go and give my face a sort of clean up because it just feels so itchy from all the little fibres off the piggy bear. So I'll catch you in a while. morning, back in the very messy craft room. Maybe you've seen some footage. I'm trying to think, did I film anything? I think I did. Lawrence and I decided to go for an impromptu dinner out, just the two of us. We went to our local Japanese. I must say, it was very quiet. Normally on a Friday night, it's packed. But we left, I think wasn't so late, like 9ish. And I think it was like a third full, and that was even people wrapping up for the night. So highly unusual. It's probably a reflection of where people are financially. I mean, January is a bit of a tough month. Both the boys were out, so that's why we decided to go. Grocery shopping came actually quite early. It was predicted between 6 and 7 p.m. That was the slot I was given, even though I'd booked between the 4 and 8 p.m. slot, and it came literally 6 o'clock on the dot. So just, packed it away quickly. Lawrence came home, he dropped Joshua off, and then I said, right, and I put some jeans on, threw a pair of jeans on, put my jacket on, and off we went. So it was very nice. It was very nice. Although considering how empty it was, the service was really slow, which is very unusual. But anyway, it was just nice to go out for an unplanned treat. So that was nice. Anyway, we got home. I think I said it was like about 9:30ish or something. And firstly, I was really full. And then I was just tired. I think this whole, flu-y thing, I'm just exhausted from it. And yesterday I was struggling to breathe. I was felt like I was gasping for air. So, Lawrence said, just go to bed when you go home. You clearly, your body's just giving you a sign. So I did. Anyway, Saturday morning, you would have seen, I've been up quite early. I think I was showered by about 8:30. It's about 9:30 now. This is the new, I can't stand up properly. It's a bit crumpled. This is the sweatshirt that I bought. And I've got some comfy, fancy jogging bottoms on. I just fancy being really comfortable today. So it's a nice colour, isn't it? See what I mean? It's about this Tiffany blue. Is it really a winter colour at the moment? No. Is it a bit bright? Yes. But I thought, why do you save things for best? I'm wearing it now. I feel like being comfortable. It is very warm. These jogging bottoms I've got on are very warm. I've got those Gabor high tops on with them. So I don't look like I'm wearing pyjamas. And then the other thing, I'll show you the other sweater as and when I get round to wearing it. It is quite cropped. So I'll definitely need to layer up with it. My glasses are filthy. Anyway, I think I mentioned this is the new eye cream I'm using at the moment. It's by this brand CeraVe. We've used it a lot. We've used the moisturiser. Joshua gets really dry skin, and we use the moisturiser, face wash. I think we've had, and it's got a very good reputation. So this is it's all in French. It's got 3 essential ingredients in it. Well, my French isn't that good. No, there's absolutely no English in it. But it's basically an eye cream, and I do know I think it's got hyaluronic acid in it. I think it's got ceramide, and I don't know what the other one is. But this is it. I did my due diligence. I did the research on it, and it did get really good reviews. It's not fancy. There's no scent. This isn't. What I've found with the CeraVe is it does what it says on the tin. You're not getting any, anything, any fancy packaging, or no. It's literally that's what you're buying it for, and it'll do what it says. So and the lighting's not very good here, but it's definitely, I've still got all marks on my face from my CPAP machine. They'll go in an hour or so. But yeah, I'm quite happy with it. I think with me still being very tired, I'm extremely puffy. Anyway, this is the concealer, the Clarins ones that I ended up buying. It's called Everlasting Concealer, and it's got long wear and hydration. An anti-something. I don't know what the anti-something is. I don't know if the camera... That's the concealer I bought. A little, and I mean a little, goes a very, very long way. First time I used it myself, I just did like a little pea size, and it was like foundation for your whole face. So if you're in the market, it's quite nice. It's not drying or anything. And then this is the free sample of the day cream, extra firming, wrinkle control firming day cream. That's the little sample I got. So I think I might buy some of this. I might even get it today. I'll see while I'm out and about. Lawrence bought me for Christmas, amongst other things, I was very spoiled, a voucher for the Douglas, which is a very nice like perfumery / beauty store here in the Netherlands. I think it's in the Benelux actually, so Belgium, Luxembourg as well. And I mean, technically I could go to the village, but maybe the 20% discount was just for this week and I've missed it by now. So we'll see. I mean, and I do need cream. So anyway, this morning, well, it's -3 degrees. Joshua's got a football match, a friendly. I just got out of the shower and he said, oh, I don't want to cycle. I was hoping that they would cancel the game because the pitch will be frozen. And A, it's dangerous, and B, it damages the pitch. And so he said, oh, I wanted to see if I could have a lift. But I said, well, I've got wet hair. I'm not going out the house with wet hair, but if you give me a few minutes to dry it, I'll run you. Anyway, as I was having this discussion, Lawrence got up, and Lawrence said, well, I'll just jump in the car and take him. So I'm assuming it's not cancelled, and they're not playing at home. It's just a friendly. They're playing away somewhere, but there was transport from the football club. They both, Josh Mullen, play for our local town football club, and we live in the east side of the village, and the football club's over in the west side. But they've played there on and off since they were 4 years old, both of them. Anyway, so that's what Josh was doing today. Lawrence is now home. I'm going to go downstairs, put a load of washing on, have a cup of coffee, and then I want to I want to get out early today. We're going to go to the liquor store, say hi to Jess and Amelia, wish them Happy New Year, and Jess's mum should be there, I think, and have a boerewors roll. But I won't film while we're out and about in Utrecht. If I do film anything, I'll show you what I got up to, what I get up to in next week's vlog. So thanks again for tuning in. If you are new to the channel, I hope you enjoyed spending some of my week, or spending some of your time with me in my week. Is that right? And don't forget, if you haven't done so already, please, a shameless beg, please consider hitting the subscribe button. I did see on the Woven Almanac channel, where I posted the crafty podcast, that YouTube reminded me that the channel was 3 years old. So that was quite nice. Even though if you are new, I used to host a crafty podcast here on Dawn's Days, but it just got confusing for people because not everybody is interested in crafting and not everybody's interested in vlogging. So that's why I split. So it's like separate content. It's very clear if you go to one channel what you're going to get, kind of thing, even though there's always a bit of crafting going on here. Did I show you? It's behind me. I can't remember if I've shown you this. Well, I'll show you again, and then if you know, bear with me. It's oh, don't lose the piggy's tail. I've cut all the pieces out that I was missing, and then what I've done, I turned the ears the right way round. It's so soft, this mohair. I think I did show you. I think I did, thinking about it now. Anyway, so it's all ready for sewing. So the reason I'm showing you again, even though I didn't realise I was showing you again, but now I do. Laughing at my own stupidity. Lawrence has got a hockey tournament tomorrow. I think it's indoor hockey, like a pre-season warm-up thing. He's going to be out all day, and I think dinner's involved, so he'll be out in the evening. So I'm thinking I'm going to do well, firstly, some housework is well overdue. Catch up on the laundry because I'm going to be out most of the day, so that'll put me back. And I'm going to do some crafting. I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go, I might buy some crafty things today whilst I'm out. I do need a new cable for my knitting needles. And then I think there's a bead shop opened in Utrecht city centre, so I want to go and have a look in that. Even though I've got a ton of beads. What's going on with my hair? My strange curls. So anyway, I will share all this with you next week. So thanks again for tuning in. Hope you're all well. Stay safe. Have a good week, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.